This is how a society goes down the drain, really quickly. First, we overlook evil. Then, we permit evil. Then, we legalize evil. Then, we promote evil. Then, we celebrate it. And then, we persecute those that still call it evil.
Hello everybody. Once again, this is Fred Nwankwo coming to you from our studios in Chicago with another edition of Bold Talk on Island TV. And as usual, I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my viewers, regardless of where they are around the world.
This is for you. Whoa! Hey, hey, hey. Azaga, zaga, zaga. Azaga, zaga. Hey, hey, hey. What's it got? What's the chicos? Hey, hey, hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, hey. What's it got? No, I want any. Kaikene Fred Nwankwo Ezudo Eze Nwankwo si ajalebia Publisher African Lifestyle Magazine Chicago Nwankwo ndị Chicago Chiejemba.
In this episode, even though I know that some of the viewers would have seen this video by an interview with Dele Farotimi, I thought I'll kind of bring perspective to it and reinforce it. So first of all, let me play you this interview with Dele Farotimi. Then you see, especially at the end, if you missed the end of this video, you missed everything the message was supposed to reinforce. But first of all, I want you to listen to Dele Farotimi, one of my heroes in the Nigerian activism scene today. I want you to listen to him and what he says about the blessings that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has brought to Nigeria.
Anything that you can say you like about Tinubu? Anything?
Oh, I am very, very happy. I thank God for Tinubu. Without Tinubu, I wouldn't have known that we can have fake bishops. Without Tinubu, I wouldn't have known that some men that I thought were honorable men are not honorable. Without Tinubu, I wouldn't have lost more than half the people I grew up with and thought were my friends, who have now discovered are largely ethnic and ethno-religious jingoists. And they are not just Yorubas, some Igbos are amongst them, and some Hausas as well. I'm talking about friends across the length and breadth of Nigeria. Tinubu has been very good at unveiling the true nature of people. So all the horrible people who had been busy protesting to be men of God, one can see them clearer. That's because of Tinubu. If Tinubu were to be a man whose evil was ambiguous, if it was possible to say maybe he's not bad, it would have been very easy for them to continue pontificating and sounding like men of God. But the fact that the man is so unrepentantly and clearly evil, and they have found accommodation for him, and they are the ones excusing the evil, explaining the evil, looking to normalize the evil, they don't even mind taking off their own garments of honor to cloak a filthy felon. Tinubu can only be thanked, though. I thank God for Tinubu. Without Tinubu, I wouldn't know the things I know today. Some people I thought were men. In fact, some people I thought were gods. They've been revealed to be men. Just men. Just men. So Tinubu has been a very good thing for this country. Excellent thing. How would we have known how useless our judiciary is if it wasn't for Tinubu? Tinubu has been a fantastic blessing to Nigeria. So now we know that some men who used to pontificate about honesty does not matter to them. Men who used to talk about citizenship, freedom, electoral rights, it doesn't matter to them. Now we know. If it wasn't for Tinubu, how would I know? Some men would have gone to their graves with honor if it wasn't for Tinubu. Do you know how many people Tinubu has turned naked? No, I am thankful for Tinubu. If I say the things that there are some things, I am so happy. Tinubu is the best thing that has happened to me in my adult life. He has helped to bring with his darkness. He has brought light. You know when you turn on the light in a room full of rats and you see them scoring away? That's what Tinubu has done. Without Tinubu, we wouldn't have known just how depraved our society has become. All of a sudden, in this society, it doesn't matter that a man's name is unknown. It doesn't matter that his parentage is unknown. It doesn't matter that he probably went to school being a female. It does not matter. Nothing matters again because of Tinubu, and you say I shouldn't be happy. I'm exceedingly happy at this emergence. He has shown the decadence of the society. Tinubu is the mirror that has been pushed in this society's face. And I'm enjoying watching every minute of it.
As for me, I'm enjoying basking in the glory of the almighty President Tinubu of Nigeria. As his supporters would like to make you believe he is. I have never seen so many people I thought had integrity disgrace themselves so much following a drug dealer, a drug money launderer, a man that forges his certificate, a man that hires and pays thugs to beat up his political opponents and stop people he suspects are not going to vote for him from voting. And these people I used to think had integrity continue to applaud him. These are people who told us, and I believed them because I too was a big Chief Obafemi Awolowo admirer for the things he stood for his people, built Western Nigeria, brought integrity to Western Nigeria. The same people who are supporting this lying, cheating man are the same ones who supported Chief Obafemi Awolowo. How do you compromise those two? How do you proudly say you take pride in everything Chief Obafemi Awolowo stand for? And for Lagosians, you take pride in what Lateef Jakonde did for Lagos State. But you also standing tall, defending scum. How do you explain Wole Soyinka, a man who stood tall, negotiating with Nigeria, negotiating with Odumegwu Ojukwu to avert the Civil War in 1967, went to jail for suspicion that he was supporting Biafra. I didn't say support Igbo people if Igbo people are wrong. I didn't say support the obedience if the obedience are wrong. I'm saying that the obedience were right. Their position is righteous. I'm saying that Peter Obi clearly won this last election. I don't care which mathematics you look at. If INEC will bring out everything about that election and let the world see it in an open field, with open counting and open recorded numbers, every international observer that came to Nigeria walked away saying that it was the biggest disgrace in a country of 250 million people, or 150 million people, or whatever the number is. It's a crooked country. Everything is cooked up. I am proud to be Nigerian, but I am ashamed to be associated with a Nigeria that is headed by a drug baron, a known drug baron, a certificate forger, a man who every step he's taken in life has been a lie. And I'm proud here to make this edition an edition that is dedicated. This episode is dedicated to Nigerians who tell the truth. I take my hat off for Dele Farotimi. I take my hat off for Aisha Yusufu. I take my hat off for David Hundeini. I take my hat off for Rufai Oseni. I take my hat off for you all who know yourselves for standing up for the truth. The best thing about the argument we're making for Nigeria today is that the bigots in Yoruba land cannot call it an Igbo agenda, because the progressives in Yoruba land, who outnumber those bigots, are in large numbers on the right side of history. They are not supporting Peter Obi because he's Igbo. They are not supporting Igbos because Igbos are anything special. They are supporting Nigeria. They are supporting fairness in Nigeria. They are supporting one united, equitably governed Nigeria. The truth shall set you free. And everybody who is fighting this scum called an administration, everybody who is fighting it today, on the surface, they may be winning, but the end justifies the means. We are on the right side of history. Dele Farotimi is on the right side of history. Pa Adesonya is on the right side of history. Chief Olufemi Obasanjo, Olusegun Obasanjo is on the right side of history. The progressive Yorubas that have fought for the right thing to be done in Nigeria are on the right side of history. The progressive Fulanis, don't fool yourselves. Forget about the wicked cabal that has been conniving since 1967 and accelerated that conniving since 1970. Forget about that Fulani cabal. There is a progressive Fulani movement in northern Nigeria. They are as oppressed as you and I, not to mention the Hausas. The Hausas who have been taking the brunt of the atrocities of the Fulani cabal and suppressed and oppressed all through these years. I shouldn't be the only voice saying these things. Every one of you watching me should be saying exactly what Dele Farotimi is saying and amplifying it, saying what Aisha Yusufu is saying what Pa Adesonya is saying what Olusegun Obasanjo is saying. It's time to put a shame to the Bola Ahmed Tinubus and the Nyesom Wikes and the Justice Odilis and the El Rufais and on and on and on. You have a lot of them. It's time to put a shame to them. In the end, victory is assured for the progressive and liberal and moderate thinking Nigerians who believe in building a country that can work for everybody and make IPOD sheath their sword, and make Boko Haram sheath their sword, and make the Oduduwa people sheath their sword, and make the Jaws and the Calabaris put shame to their Saridokubas of that region. We can do it, Nigerians, but it all starts with stopping to hide and pretend things are right because you're worried somebody will be killed or these people are dangerous. Who the hell are they? This country belongs to all of us, and the people who speak the truth have more honor in this country than the thieving billionaires that have stolen everything they've come across and sold drugs across the world and are standing and being praised by bigots and Nigerians you thought had integrity but have chosen to stand with lies. And ladies and gentlemen, what good is watching this video and sending me private messages that say keep the job up, but you didn't share it with one single person? What good is watching this video and you haven't subscribed and you haven't liked and you haven't shared it? The job to build Nigeria requires everybody to play however little a role they can to keep the momentum going. I'll appreciate if you like, subscribe, but most importantly, share the video. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Fred Nwanko coming to you from our studios in Chicago with another edition of Bull Talk on Island TV, and we ain't stopping until we put a shame to this crook called Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Until next time, good night and God bless.
There is a beautiful home in a faraway land where the saints of God are gathering. Hear the sweet melodies they are singing unto the Lord. Oh, they are giving him praises forevermore. Alanke marama, ebeti aya, ebende sobi, alewuti, noro aputo anabukuru chuku, aneye aekele, rebi ebi, yo koko, yo koko, yo koko, yo koko. Yo coco coco, yo coco, yo coco coco.
I am alive today, Papa.